According to a study from Harvard University, nearly 1 in 3 people over 60 are experiencing memory decline without even realizing it. And no, it's not just because of aging, but because of the little daily habits we often overlook. I'm Dr. Patel, and today I want to walk you through 8 silent causes that might be quietly weakening your memory day by day, from poor sleep to chronic stress to something as simple as sitting too much. Have you been noticing some of these signs yourself? Or maybe a loved one has been forgetting things more often or struggling to focus. Feel free to share your story with me in the comments below. I read each one and I respond like a companion on this journey with you. And don't look away, because one small insight from this video might just help you regain the mental clarity you've been missing. Number 1, chronic sleep deprivation. Just 3 nights of poor sleep, and your brain can start acting like a radio with fuzzy reception. Information comes in slowly and goes out all jumbled. When we're young, a sleepless night just makes us tired. But after 60, poor sleep doesn't just leave you groggy, it chips away at your memory in ways you may not notice until it's too late. You see, when we sleep, especially deep sleep, the brain isn't resting. It's cleaning up. It's clearing out metabolic waste and neuro trash that, if left behind, clogs up communication between brain cells. And more importantly, that's when the brain files away our memories. So what happens when we don't sleep enough, or when our sleep is broken and restless? You get what we call brain fog. You know that feeling. When you see someone's face, you know them, but can't remember their name. When you start telling a story, and halfway through forget what you were saying. A study from the University of California found that people over 60 who sleep less than 6 hours a night long-term have a 30% higher risk of memory decline than those who sleep a full 7.8 hours. So how do we improve sleep, especially when aging makes it harder to stay asleep through the night? Here are a few tips I give my own patients. Turn off screens at least an hour before bed. Blue light from phones and TVs can confuse your brain's internal clock. Soak your feet in warm water with Epsom salt before bed. It helps calm the nervous system. Stick to a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Routine tells the brain it's time to rest. Avoid big meals or too much water close to bedtime. It prevents midnight bathroom trips and digestive trouble. Try deep breathing, 7.8 method, or light meditation to quiet the mind. Remember, getting older doesn't mean memory has to fade. If we treat sleep like nutrition for the brain, we can stay sharp well into our golden years. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How many hours do you sleep each night? Are you having trouble falling or staying asleep? Drop me a comment below. I read every word and I'm here to support you. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button, so each week I can bring you more tools to help you stay healthy, clear-headed, and full of life. Number 2, chronic stress and anxiety. Have you ever felt mentally exhausted but couldn't quite explain why? Maybe you walked into a room only to forget what you came in for. Most people assume that's just a part of aging. But the truth is, chronic stress can silently chip away at your memory day by day. Inside your brain is a small, powerful region called the hippocampus. It's the part responsible for storing and retrieving your memories. But when you're constantly worried, your body keeps releasing a hormone called cortisol, our main stress hormone. And here's the scary part. Cortisol directly attacks the hippocampus. It causes it to shrink, to weaken, like a rusty door to your memories, harder to open with each passing day. According to a study from Harvard University, people who live under chronic stress can experience up to a 30% drop in short-term memory function and a significant decline in focus and mental clarity. And stress doesn't just come from big life events, like illness or loss. It also comes from the little things, especially as we grow older. Sleepless nights, worrying about children or grandchildren, financial pressure, or even just the feeling of loneliness. But here's the good news. We are not powerless. There are gentle, simple ways to give your brain the rest and care it needs. Try this. The 4.718 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale slowly for 8. It calms the nervous system almost instantly. Write your worries on paper. You don't need to fix them right away. Just getting them out of your head is a good first step. Take a slow walk outside, no phone, no destination. Just let the breeze clear your thoughts. Talk to a friend. Sometimes all it takes is someone who truly listens. Your memories are a precious part of who you are. Don't let stress quietly steal them away. If you've been living under stress, if your memory doesn't feel as sharp as it used to, share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every message, and I respond as a companion on this journey with you. And if this video helped you in any way, please hit the subscribe button. So each week I can continue to share small, simple steps that can truly transform how we age. Thank you for staying with me till the end of the video. Wishing you a peaceful day and a gentle, restful night. Number 3, a poor diet. Let me ask you a simple but important question. What did you eat for breakfast this morning? I'm not here to quiz you, but what I'm about to share might surprise you. A study from Oxford University found that just a few months without enough vitamin B12 and omega-3s can cause your brain to start shrinking. I once had a patient. Her name was Helen, 68 years old. She came to me because lately she had trouble remembering her grandson's name. Sometimes she'd just stop in the middle of cooking, completely forgetting what she was doing. She said, "Dr. Patel, I don't get it. I feel fine. I eat regularly." But when I asked about her meals, here's what she told me. White toast and boxed orange juice for breakfast. Instant noodles for lunch, because it's quick. Salty snacks for dinner, because she was too tired to cook. Sound familiar? You see, your brain, though it only weighs about 3 pounds, uses over 20% of your body's total energy. And to stay sharp, it needs omega-3s to protect brain cell membranes, vitamin B12 to make neurotransmitters, zinc for focus and mental clarity, iron to carry oxygen to your brain. When you don't get enough of these nutrients, you may start to notice forgetfulness, trouble focusing, brain fog, and even irritability for no clear reason. But it's not just about what we're missing. It's also about what we're getting too much of. Refined sugars, trans fats, processed snacks, fast food. They create silent inflammation in the brain, damaging nerve cells over time. A 10-year study in France that followed over 10,000 people found that those who got more than 20% of their daily calories from processed foods had a 25% higher risk of memory decline. Now, you don't need to eat like an athlete, but you can start with small, powerful changes. Add eggs, salmon leafy greens, or walnuts to your meals. Swap soda for water or herbal tea. Try cooking at home more often with fresh, simple ingredients. We can't turn back time, but we can start over. Beginning with breakfast today. If you've ever struggled with brain fog, forgetfulness, or mental fatigue, tell me about it in the comments below. I read every message, and I'll reply as someone walking this journey with you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so I can keep sending you gentle reminders that may just change the way you age. Thank you for being here. Wishing you a clear mind and a full, nourishing day ahead. Number 4, frequent alcohol use. I know, some habits stay with us for decades. A beer in the afternoon, a small glass of wine with dinner. Nothing big. It feels harmless, almost comforting. But then, one day, you forget why you opened the fridge. You forget who called you yesterday. And suddenly, you begin to worry. Is my memory slipping? Could it have something to do with that quiet habit I've kept for so long? Let's talk honestly. Alcohol, whether it's wine, beer, or whiskey, is a neurotoxin. It directly damages brain cells and interferes with how your brain forms new memories. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that even moderate drinkers, just 1 to 2 drinks a day, showed greater brain shrinkage, especially in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory. And the older we get, the more impact alcohol has. Why? Because after 60, our liver and kidneys can no longer process alcohol as efficiently. Toxins linger longer, and your brain feels the long-term consequences more deeply. Now, here's something many don't know. Chronic alcohol use often leads to vitamin B1 deficiency, which can cause a serious condition called Korsakoff syndrome. That's when a person can no longer form new memories. They live only in the moment, unable to tell you what day it is. I've seen it firsthand. One of my patients, Mr. Leonard, 69, used to be sharp, funny, and independent. But after just a few years of having 2 glasses of wine every evening, he started getting lost on the way home. He forgot his daughter's phone number. The family thought it was just aging, but it wasn't. It was a slow buildup of something he thought was just a little every day. Now, am I telling you to quit alcohol completely? Not necessarily, but I am asking you to be honest with your body. Do you drink to fall asleep? Do you drink to numb stress? Do you feel uneasy without a drink? If so, it may be time to ease back, gently, and try healthier alternatives. Sip warm herbal tea before bed. Try 5 minutes of breathing or gentle stretching. Or create a new evening ritual, like enjoying a cup of bone broth. It calms the brain and warms the soul. Let me ask you, are you noticing changes in your memory? Have you been drinking daily and want to make a change? Share your story with me in the comments. I read each one, and I'll respond as a fellow traveler walking beside you. And if this video helped you reflect even just a little, please hit that subscribe button. So each week we can keep walking this journey toward better memory, better habits, and a better life after 60. Thank you for listening. Stay strong, stay well, and guard your memory like it's one of your most precious treasures. Because it is. Number 5, lack of physical activity. My friend, have you ever felt like your mind is covered in fog? Not because of age, but simply because you've been sitting too much and moving too little. I hear this a lot. I'm retired now, doctor. Isn't it normal to take it easy? Yes, and rest is important. But after 60, a lack of physical movement becomes one of the biggest reasons why memory and focus start to fade. When we stop moving, blood flow to the brain slows down, and that means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching the very organ that consumes over 20% of the body's oxygen, your brain. And a brain low on oxygen, it starts to feel tired, sluggish, forgetful. But here's the good news. Even gentle movement each day tells your brain, hey, I'm still here. I'm still alive. And when you move, your body releases something amazing called BDNF. That stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. It's like a natural brain fertilizer. It helps grow new brain cells, protects old ones, and keeps your memory sharper. One study from Harvard Medical School found seniors who exercise for just 30 minutes a day cut their risk of memory decline by nearly 45%. Now you might be thinking, but doctor, I'm not young anymore. I can't jog or lift weights. And you don't have to. You can simply take a slow walk around your garden for 20-30 minutes. Stretch your arms, roll your joints, or walk up and down the stairs a few times. Or just do a few deep breaths and light stretching each morning. What matters is an intensity. It's consistency. A simple habit repeated daily can whisper to your brain, I'm still living, and I want to stay sharp while I do. I remember a lovely patient, Joanne. She's 73, living alone in the suburbs. She told me she used to sit in front of the TV every morning for hours. Her mood dropped. Her memory worsened. But once she started walking slowly in her garden each morning, she told me, Doctor, I can think more clearly. I remember my grandkids' names again. But more than that, I feel like I'm taking charge of my life again. What about you? Are you moving enough? Have you noticed your memory getting a bit foggy lately? Please share your experience in the comments below. I read them all, and when I can, I reply, because I'm here as your companion on this journey. And if this video helped you reflect even just a little, hit that subscribe button so I can be here with you each week, with more gentle reminders to live well, stay sharp, and take good care of that beautiful mind of yours. Thank you for listening. And today I wish you this. Just stand up, take a few steps, and feed your brain the movement it's been waiting for. Number 6, depression and loneliness. Sometimes it's not the noise that hurts the aging brain, it's the silence. I once had a patient, Mr. Robert, 74 years old. After his wife passed and With his children busy with their lives, he spent years living alone in a quiet little house. At first, it was just the lonely afternoons. Then he started forgetting appointments, mixing up his grandchildren's names, and one day he couldn't remember what he'd eaten the night before. Did you know depression and loneliness don't just make us feel sad? They directly affect the part of our brain responsible for memory. Slowly, gently, they dim our recall like fog rolling over a familiar path. According to the Alzheimer's Association, seniors who live alone that are 40% more likely to experience memory decline compared to those who maintain regular social connections. Why is that? Because when we don't have someone to share with, our brain lacks stimulation. No more quick responses, unexpected conversations, or positive emotions that nourish our neurons. What's more, depression lowers levels of serotonin, a brain chemical that regulates mood, sleep, and yes, memory. When serotonin drops, our ability to focus, recall, and stay mentally sharp suffers too. Many older adults say, "I'm just feeling a little down." It'll pass. But if that empty feeling lingers day after day, it can slowly turn the mind quiet forever. So what can we do? I know not everyone has family close by, but we can still take small steps to reconnect. Call an old friend. Just 5 minutes a week can make a difference. Join a local cooking class, a Tai Chi group, or even a book club. Each morning, try journaling. Share your thoughts with yourself. And if the heaviness feels too much, please don't hesitate to speak with a counselor or join a support group. Depression isn't weakness. It's a quiet whisper from your soul asking to be heard. Are you living alone? Lately, have you felt more forgetful, more withdrawn, or just sad? Please share how you're feeling in the comments below. Dr. Patel, read every word, and when you need it, I'll respond, as a friend would. And if this video speaks to your heart, click subscribe so I can continue to walk beside you, helping you keep your memory clear and your spirit warm. Thank you for staying until the end. Wishing you a peaceful day and a mind full of treasured memories. Number 7, dehydration. Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Patel, and today I want to share with you a simple truth, something that seems small, but quietly affects the memory of millions of people over 60. It's dehydration. Did you know? When your body is just 2% dehydrated, your brain already begins to slow down. You don't have to be sweating. You don't even need to feel thirsty. Just a little bit of dehydration can make you feel foggy, forgetful, and slow to respond. I once had a patient, Linda, 68 years old. She told me she was forgetting where she left her keys, repeating stories in the same morning, and struggling to focus while reading the newspaper. At first, she feared it was early dementia, but after some tests, we found out it was chronic dehydration. She didn't feel thirsty, so she didn't drink, and that's common. As we get older, our body's natural thirst signal becomes weaker. A study from the Institute of Nutrition and Brain Science showed in seniors, even just a 5.2% loss of body water can reduce short-term memory, slow information processing, and cause poor concentration. Water doesn't just circulate blood, it maintains an electrolyte balance, helps with nerve signals, and protects the brain from overheating, especially in warmer weather. So how do you know if you're dehydrated? It's not just dry mouth or thirst. Sometimes it shows up as mild headaches, feeling sluggish or mentally foggy, dry skin or cracked lips, dark urine or urinating fewer than 4 times a day. Here are a few simple daily tips to stay hydrated. Sip small amounts of water throughout the day. Even if you're not thirsty, keep a glass water bottle somewhere visible, like beside your sofa or bed. Choose filtered water, warm water, or even lightly salted veggie broth. Don't drink too much all at once. Spread it out morning, noon, and evening. Limit caffeine and alcohol. They dehydrate you even more. So tell me, are you drinking enough water each day? Have you felt tired, forgetful, or dry-mouthed lately and didn't know why? Share your experience with me in the comments below. Dr. Patel, read every word and I respond when I can, because brain health often starts with the simplest things, like a glass of water. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Each week, I'll bring you small but powerful tips to help keep your memory sharp and your spirit steady. Even as the years go on, thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next video with a warm cup of comfort and a heart full of trust.